Don't worry. The Force will guide us.
We see a raise under the gun, so I think calling is fine. I think his raise is suboptimal. He could definitely go bigger. We see a long pause and then a bet. We see a raise out of first position. This is literally the second hand of this tournament. He's not raising enough. So when you start this tournament, you should be raising at least 3 big blinds, maybe 3.5. I considered 3-betting, but I decided not to. We are going to raise right at this. I think if the player has something really good, they're just going to re-raise right now. I don't think a queen wants to just take a card off. If he has a monster, he'll do that, but it's whatever. He checks, and the player folds to our simple raise. Nice hand. I like it. Way to go. It's half pot. Really didn't look like anything to me. He's not going to have a queen about 2/3 of the time or better here, and he's not going to be able to continue. Because really, the only hands you can continue with here are flush draws, queens. You can continue with some jacks, or like a pair of jacks or tens. You can, but it's so early in the tournament that a lot of players won't. So this is kind of like exploiting the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too early for somebody to make a hero call. So I like doing this early, and we get the fold. Because if I just call, then what do I do on the turn, right? But my hand's too strong to fold. So in those instances, I like raising a lot because it's going to be rare that we're going to be beaten. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he bets half pot. The bet's just so improper. I think we can open this. I mean, it's iffy, but we're all very deep, and I don't want to play that tight. I'm going to go ahead and check back. I think that's what I would do with an ace here.
This is nonsense. Oh, gooberfish.
He's off 5-4-5. Not really great for us. He's got a ton of chips. I mean, we're at a near starting stack, but he's already doubled up. So we're going to go ahead and just check it back because this board really shouldn't improve us very much. He can have anything, of course. He now bets small. Bets. I'm gonna raise. He bets. I'm gonna go ahead and raise. I think I want to make it something kind of weird. 6.3 sounds good. I mean, this is just a donk with whatever. He could just have a 3 and like be doing this, so we kind of have to be careful, but this is how you win the most and make the most believable bluff. Like, if we bet the flop, like, what do we have, right? An overpair or something? The thing I wanted to point out, when you bet on the flop, you should be betting a third pot a great majority of the time. On turns, I believe your bets should be their biggest, because that's where you accomplish, I think, the most in the hand. I'm not making a turn bet very often that's less than 2/3 pot, usually around 70% pot. This bet is just like, if you don't have anything, here you go. You can't really call. That may be true, but I can raise like I was trapping. So that's what I did, and this works very well. To win a pot that was a little bit bigger and safer to win, because he checks and we see bet the flop. A lot of players are just gonna in their head go, he's got ace king, I have him crushed, like for no reason too. They go right to ace king. This is a great play to make, because then when you check the flop and then he tries to bet the turn and you raise him, it's like, okay, now you could have an overpair. I could even have ace 5. I could have a straight. I could have 4s full. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have all these monster hands that he's just never going to bluff me off of for a very small bet. And he just, well, I'm going to play disciplined and get away from this one, man. There'll be better spots. Yeah, but you were ahead to really realize the full dynamic of a situation going on.
There's always a bigger fish.